Welcome back
to another Googan Squad video.
Today we are challenging ourselves in a urban
versus countryside fishing challenge.
Team Urban will be venturing deep within the jungle of Austin, Texas to chase clearwater bass, bluegill, and anything in between.
Ty and I will be getting out of the city, out into the country, into some small towns out in the hill country of Texas.
The objective is to catch the most fish possible. Any species counts. Stick with us, stay tuned. Let's get to it.
That was sick.
Bite. Fish on.
Yes, yes, in there.
Well, we are leaving the boats behind. Tate and I are currently getting rigged up and ready for our urban mission while the boys travel out and venture into the rural countryside. You've never fished this lake we're going to, have you?
I've never fished this lake, and I've never fished anything remotely close to
Urban?
urban. Yeah, like, not at all.
It's kind of one of those things that's slept on. Like, people think urban, it's gross,
Yeah.
not a whole lot of fish. But where we're going actually has exceptional fishing. Matter of fact, the other guy we're competing up against caught his biggest bass ever, which was a 13-pounder, and it was, in small asterisks, was the lake record, but, you know, can't always be the champion. Can't be the champion forever, but I'm excited. We're gonna see if we can maybe get some good bass, but I think since this is just a numbers deal, we have the opportunity to catch maybe some big bluegill, like some carp or anything that's swimming. We're just gonna be opportunistic today, especially in the urban setting. Beggars cannot be choosers, but we're getting some rods rigged up. Tate just got a 5-inch dangerous, which would be a really good bed bait for some bigger bass, and then I'm throwing the 5-inch lunker log. So
Heck yeah.
let's go crush, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Ding.
Getting rigged up. I'm used to fishing the city, but today we're going rural. We're going off the beaten path out here in the beautiful Texas hill country in hopes of catching some giant bass. Gonna let these guys tear up my home waters down in Austin, Texas, and I'm excited to get out in the country and really catch them today. Let's get rigged up and then hit the water. Googan 5-inch lunker log. This is a clear water specialty right here.
Look at that. That's just a numbers bait right there. You think of blue, that's a little hellogramite. Bluegill sees that, bass sees that, especially in that clear water. I don't think they'll be able to turn that down.
What are you feeling?
No way.
I think that if they're there and we can see them, we can just load up on them.
We're in a small town, and we were driving and just saw a beautiful little creek right off the side of the main road. So we're just gonna pull over. This isn't the spot we had on the maps, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Some nice clear water right in the middle of this little town. We're gonna pull off and see if we can't get a couple bass.
Alright guys, my name is Ty. I have the channel called Ty Pig Patrol, and I'm kind of known for doing more of the like urban stuff, fishing in ponds, places like this, tunnels, bridge pilings, that kinds of stuff. And grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska. I live in Texas now, and I'm just happy to be here. Today doing the kind of stuff we're doing is just what I love. I mean, look at this concrete jungle out here. There's just a lot of places that are obvious to cast to. Sight fishing, I love doing that type of stuff. So I'm just happy to be here, and I just want to catch some fish today.
We're still pretty close to the city, so we're gonna start at kind of an urban spot, but we're making our way out to the countryside. And as we get further and further outside of the city, it's gonna get more and more rural, and hopefully less and less pressure. John and those guys are fishing downtown ATX. Granted, there are some giant bass in there, but it is extremely pressured. And the nice thing about rural fishing, as I'm sure some of you guys know, is you can find some very unpressured waters. I doubt that's the case with this particular body of water, but we're gonna keep making our way out further and further into the country and find something good.
Fish on. All right, I think we got the first fish of the tournament. That's a little female bluegill. They say any fish counts, even squeakers. We got one. We're on the board.
On the board. Oh, I got one. I got one. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, decent bass. Let's go. Ty's got one over there, and I just got myself one too. Man, right off the rip. This
Isn't necessarily the most rural spot ever, but there are some bass teeming in here. Wow. This is why when you're driving along and you see something that looks good, just pull over, keep a rod with you, pull over and give it a dangle, because you never know. Well, actually I know for a fact there are some bigger fish in here, but that'll start the rural fishing mission. Beautiful little bass, smoked the lunker log. Let's get him back. All right. John is probably hours away from Lady Bird, and we drove a short drive from the Airbnb because we are staying out in the countryside and we're already catching some fish. So that's 2 for Team Ty and Grant, and I don't think they've caught a single bass yet.
Well, gang, we are getting deadly close to downtown Austin. I'm excited not only to go on this adventure, but just to have Tate experience this fisher, because I have been here before. I've caught some pretty nice fish out of this body water, but I've actually really never fished it from the bank. We're getting close. In a few moments here, you're gonna see the skyline of Austin, Texas. It's gonna be a little weird. You probably wouldn't even suspect that there is a juicy little lake right in the middle, just based upon what you see.
All right, guys, we pulled up to this little spot right here. Austin, Texas, just in the background right here, just absolutely insane. You guys can probably see what the other guys are fishing versus us. Probably couldn't be a more stark difference. So it's my first time ever fishing something even remotely close to this. If I can hook up to anything, it's gonna be pretty epic. So we're gonna start out, just try to get some numbers on the board. John's looking for some bass. I'm just gonna pick off what I can. Oh yeah. This is perfect. Trying to get broken off here. Was you recording? Okay. No, I'm not okay. Be careful where you stay up there. Perfect. We're good, we're good. I really don't know what to say after that, but we're getting ready to try to catch a bluegill, okay? Oh, fish on, fish on, fish on. First one of the challenge, baby. Let's stinking go, boys. Let's stinking go. Look at that. All right, that may not look like much to just the ordinary person, okay? But this challenge has become a little bit more personal for me because, well, I've shed blood. I've shed some self-esteem, and but we made it happen. That little guy right there. Now here's the thing, the other team can literally catch like a 15-pound bass. Same thing, okay, for this challenge. We're gonna get this guy back, see if we can catch some more, pad the numbers, and hopefully John's gonna get on a big one. There you go, buddy. Thanks for biting. Let's go.
Oh my God, I just missed one. I just missed one. Oh my God. Holy moly. No. I just missed one. Oh my gosh, that was insane. I'm gonna go in there with the nuke punch. He's got it. Got him. Got him. Big one. Thank you. Nice one. Oh boy. Big one. There we go. First fish of the day. Thank you, brother. It's a largemouth bass. Yeah. Pretty cool. Thank you. Whew. That was so sick. Well, guys, I'm on my little mission. Tate is over there checking out some gill holes, and I'm underneath a bridge in downtown Austin. I got my first fish. That did not take long. I missed him on the filthy frog, and I threw in the nuke punch, and she gobbled it. Let's freaking go. Beautiful fish. There's the city. There's Austin, and there's a bass. Whew, let's go. Thanks for biting, old girl.
There we go. Heck yeah.
What is that? Whoa! I caught a trout! It's a trout! A rainbow trout!
That is completely unexpected.
That's crazy, dude. Look at the little craw. I thought it was a striper. Because I thought it was like a skinny
just-
little striper.
Yeah.
It's just kind of going nuts. I just saw the silver flash.
No, this is wild trout.
Wild trout.
Native.
Yeah,
Native
trout.
Texas trout. Oh, I'm just gonna put it back.
Oh. Dude, that is insane. I was not expecting to catch a trout out of here. This water is definitely not cold. I don't know how that fish is surviving in here.
It hit it like 3 times.
Might have to throw a big rainbow trout swim bait. I'm sure some of the bass in here
Wait a minute.
smash those guys.
Wait a minute.
Yes, in there. Yes. Thank you. Somebody driving by was just hyped. That was cool, man. Inside there. Fat little bass. Check this out. Water is just dripping into this little thing. This goes under the road right here, another pond over there. I tried casting in here, but it's too shallow, but I skipped my little craw way back under here, probably about 5-6 feet back that way, and felt the tick, and that dude was sitting back there. That was awesome. What a fat little fella too. We're gonna let him go back in the same spot we caught him. I skipped it under, he was like back here. Here we go. There might be another one in here. If you can skip in there, man. There we go. I got it way back in there.
Right at home.
Right. Dang.
Let's go.
Drop it down. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. There's fish number 2, a little bit better one. Yeah, let's stinking go. Hey, micro fishing is underrated. There we go, nice little bluegill. That's 2 for the team. Let's go, there's more to be caught. Oh, there he is, the biggest one of the day. Biggest one of the day, and I believe it's a different species. A different species on that one, so got a little bit of variation there, and that is species number 2, I believe, but number 3 on the fish as he almost releases himself, and there he goes, okay? He actually made it to the water, so that's cool. We got 3 fish, and you know, the panfish punisher doing what he does, you know? So feeling pretty good about this spot. We're gonna move around, see if we can find something a little different, see what we can do.
I found the boys. We're kind of we're a divide and conquer mission. Sounds like we've got 4 fish so far, which is not the best, but not terrible. I think we're kind of cursed at the moment with how much rain this whole area got last night. It's just fishing, man. Whether you be in the rural setting or somewhere in the city, weather still has a huge effect on these lakes, of course.
Bite. Fish on. Fish on, baby. Ah, let's go. Another one on the log. Not a big one, but I mean, a nice fish for this tiny little creek. Woo. Another one. Let's go. Oh, come here. About the same size as the last. It's kind of weird.
these little sections of the creek are blocked off by these little dams, and this one is crystal clear opposed to the others. But man, we appreciate these guys, and this spot is kind of showing out for what it is. Super shallow, super clear, bunch of algae, and it's teeming with gills and bass and apparently rainbow trout as well. Kind of a wild spot. Alrighty, beautiful little creek largie. Fell victim to the log. Let's go. Beautiful. Buried himself down in that algae. I don't know if you guys can see in the water, but it's kind of nasty. It's probably only like a foot deep, but that just shows you bass can live in literally anything. That's why they're called the ditch pickles. Fish. Got him. Oh, just a baby. But it's another one. Number 6. As much as I'd love to catch a real giant bass, this is a numbers game. And in order to beat the guys, we're gonna have to catch quite a few fish. Looks like this guy's already been caught before. He's got a little hook hole in his face. He still wanted the lunker log, just a little baby, but we'll take him. That is number 6. I'm feeling pretty good. I doubt the boys have even got one yet. See if we can't squeak out a couple at this spot, and then we're gonna move further out into the country. But spot number 1 was a success. You never know. When you see something when you're driving, it's always worth popping out and taking a couple casts.
Dude, I want to catch this one so bad. It's just...
Has he gotten mad at it?
Yeah. Come on, bud. Yes! Oh man, that took ages. That's the biggest one yet. Man, that took ages.
Well, I got 7 or 8 minutes into getting this guy. We finally got him. I've never seen a bass this young be that bug-eyed. But we spent a whole lot, like I said, 5-10 minutes trying to get that guy. We finally got him to pick that bait up. So cool watching him go down there. Gonna put him back right now and make sure he goes right back to what he was doing.
Yo! Got another fish here, a beautiful green sunfish. That is an awesome little critter.
These little fellows remind me of Goliath grouper. Look at his body shape is just like a Goliath grouper. His mouth is green sunfish. They don't get much over 10 or 11 inches, but that is fish number 8. It's a beautiful one.
There we go. Number 9. Nice one, eh?
Tell me darn.
Beautiful, eh?
Hey, little guy. Get bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
Fish. Fish on, baby. Another nice little bass. Oh, fighting hard, fighting hard. Fish on. Smoke the log. Oh, man. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, he choked. Come here. Got him. Another one. Number 10, baby. We're doing pretty good for the first spot.
All right, man.
Not bad at all. All right, let's let him go. Let him go, let him grow.
I'm ready to book it.
All right, honestly, I'm glad we pulled an audible and pulled off the side of the road and fished this spot because we have 10 fish so far. That's pretty dang good.
We
for
got
the first
green
spot.
sunfish, rainbow trout, bass, regular bluegill,
4 species. 4 species. But this is just the first spot. We're gonna be hitting a bunch of different spots today. We're gonna make our way further out into the country, but spot number 1 was a success.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Sick.
Let's go.
That was so cool, dude. Holy moly. Wow, that fish absolutely choked the lunker log. I'm gonna give him a quick rinse. Wow, that was freaking epic. I think that's fish number 5 for us. Nice little largemouth. I love it this time of year. Seems like just about every other fish you can see with your own 2 eyes, you have a really good shot at catching. This fish was actually looking right at us. I threw the lunker log in there and he did not like that. We're in this kind of brushy, secluded area right now, catching these bass, and may not seem like we're in Austin, but we're deep in the heart of it. Beautiful fish. Let's get him back in the water. All right, 2 bass for me, and I think Tate's over there working on some gills. See how he's doing.
There he is. There he is. Oh, John's hooked up.
Oh, that was so sick. Another one.
We're putting it on him right now, boys.
Golly, dude. Back-to-back bass. Back-to-back bass, baby. Whew. Holy moly. Oh, nice fish. Tate's over there crushing bass, or sorry, Tate's over there crushing gills, and I'm trying to keep these urban bass busy. Man, what are we up to now? This fish makes us 6. What do you have? You have 4, I've got 3, so we got 7. Total of 7 fish. Let's go. Team Venus and the Panfish Punisher are putting in the work. Later, Stinky.
We are at spot number 2. The water is beautiful. It is beautiful outside, and there's a bunch of bank access, so we're gonna walk for miles and miles and see if we can't pick up a couple big bass and maybe some other species as well. Guys, we're watching bass on bass crime again. There's a little bass up on the surface and a giant bass is chasing it. Dude, that's insane. Just found a fish the other day that was choking on a bass, and look at him, he's hitting him out of the water. I want to watch him get inhaled before I cast. Dude, that's insane.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is the clearest water you've seen in your life. Wow. That would be sick if there was fish in there.
Where at?
Right on that corner.
Yeah. Dude, is this like an old swimming pool or something?
The fish in this particular creek are proving very tricky to catch, but check out this beautiful spot. It looks like an old, rundown swimming pool. This water is crystal clear. Man, I might take a dip. It's pretty hot out here, but we need to get on some fish because that previous spot, we got some, but this one, man, we're seeing a lot of big fish. We just can't get them, but check out this beautiful freaking spot. You can't find this anywhere near the city, that's for sure.
All right, here I go. I'm going out this tree. See if I can get a bass. I don't know how I'm gonna cast when I get up here, but at least I can kind of see. Oh shoot, there's bass right there. I see a bass from all the way up here. Come on, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Well, I'm at the top of a tree right now. I'm channeling my inner Perrick, and I'm looking around trying to see if I can catch a bass. I could basically watch everything in this little area swim around from up here. It's just trying not to fall and keeping my balance, that is the challenge. There's a decent bass right there. He didn't want to eat for whatever reason, but I'm seeing bluegill, bass. The water in the main lake's dirty, but it's super clean over here. I have no idea why. It's very strange. Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm falling. Oh, God. I just don't have it like I used to, man. Some poison ivy right there. That's sick. That's pretty cool. All right, let's keep walking. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Just finessing them up right now. Ooh, that is so sick. Like hiding in the shadows, stalking these bass, having like a pretty good shot at catching them, even though they seem to be pretty wary of your presence. I think that makes what, number 5 for me. Beautiful fish. Let's freaking go. Later.
Fish on. There we go. There we go. Let's go. All right, guys. I don't know how many John has caught. This looks like a new species, potentially. Maybe not. I don't know. Doing a little multi-species action here for this challenge. But there we go. That is number, I think that is number 6 for me, I believe. But there we go. Back in there. Use the same little piece of bait. There we go. Oh, I was catching. I've been catching them pretty good.
Oh, you have?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I spent some time on that bass
Okay, nice.
for a second. Maybe try to catch a couple more.
Let's see, where would his bed be?
It's like on the end of that board,
Yeah.
and maybe a little deeper. Yeah. Yeah, he bit me once. There we go. There we go.
Oh my gosh, dude, how many
Instant,
do you
brother.
have?
It's instant.
Instant.
This is my 6th or 7th,
Oh, we're
honestly.
doing good, man. We had a slow start,
Yeah.
but I think we're looking pretty nice.
Yeah. There we go. Maybe do it at the end. Oh, there it is, there it is. Got him.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
gosh, dude, this little cut is full of fish. That was my first bedfish, actual like bedfish catch of the day. These fish are so pretty here, man. I think urban fish get such a bad rap, but look at the white underbelly, the beautiful top green dorsal. Very cool. Since this guy was on a bed, we're gonna give you guys a quick look, his quick little minute of fame or second of fame, then send him back. Seriously. Oh,
He goes.
got me so.
Little splash.
Little splash.
Sweet.
Tate and I are doing good. I think that's number 6 for me, dude.
Yeah, I think I have 7. So it's 13.
It's not bad. Unless the boys have found like a mega school of bluegill, I think we're looking pretty good. We had a really bad start this morning.
Yep.
It started off with us kind of hitting a couple spots, then there not being like literally any fish. We pulled up to this lake, which I had been touting to Tate all day, that it's like the cleanest urban lake ever, and it's poop
Chocolate.
brown
Yeah.
because it had rained. But that's why you have to keep exploring, find these little backwater pockets, because this water's clean and there's fish. So finding the clean water, even in an urban setting, isn't impossible. You just have to do a little bit of work.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep pounding these bluegill or go try a new spot.
Let me catch one more. I think
Yeah.
it can go pretty quick.
I agree. Catch one.
Let's catch one more.
God, I got a good bass. Oh man, we saw him come and do it. How stinking cool was that? There was another one with him too. Oh, he's getting in the grass. God damn, look at that. Crystal clear water fish. That was so stinking fun. Saw him come up and smoke it. Watch him go. Back to the depths. I have tried so stinking hard to hook these big red ear sunfish. I ran out of batteries trying to hook them. Gonna sneak back up here again, like real quiet, like. Here he comes, here he comes. We got him. Oh, why? He's gonna do it again. Okay, we got him that time. Yes. That is so stinking beautiful. I think that's a male. red ear sunfish, crystal clear water. We can see them down there. Also known as a shell cracker. They have these crushers in the back of their mouth, almost like a redfish that crush shells. This guy's in full spawning colors. When they fight, these gills flare out and you can see the red, almost just like that. I believe that's number 12 for us, maybe 11. Beautiful. Got another one, heck yes. We're figuring them out now. You see that one's a female, way lighter colored. Still has that awesome ear tab, but a lot lighter colored. Got another one. It's a beautiful little male. There's one little pink ear male bluegill. He's tiny. That's 8 of this.
Well, we just walked around the entire Ladybird Lake. Let's head back to the Airbnb, meet up with the boys, and tally up the score to see who is victor. Is it the urban boys or the rural country folk? I'll meet you there. Welcome back. The urban boys and the country boys have meshed into one. We are now the Airbnb boys because we're back at the Googan Airbnb. It is now time to determine who is the clear and official victor. Is urban fishing better than rural fishing, or is it vice versa, boys?
You go first, bro.
Okay, okay.
I want to know. You were
Okay.
on my stomping grounds. I got to hear how you did.
I was fishing a little bit of Grant's honey holes, and Tate and I managed to drum up, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 13 fish. 13
fish.
total
That's correct.
points.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So I'm interested to hear what the them country boys got.
Yeah, we knew it was pretty flooded out, and that's why we sent you to Ladybird. And we fished the rural areas, and we got a total of 20 fish.
wow.
Yeah, we crushed them.
What was the majority of?
Panfish.
Okay.
We got
I
bluegill,
got a rainbow trout.
rainbow trout.
No.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
No. Yeah. That's insane. I don't know if we addressed this earlier, but Tate caught a Rio cichlid, which is
That's a unique
a
one.
rare one, and
Yep.
they also caught a trout when it's honestly too late, 90 degrees today.
Yeah.
They should be dead.
It should be dead.
But we got a trout. We got some nice bass.
Some red ear sunfish.
Oh, cool.
It was super cool. Sight fishing them like from me to your flip flop.
Oh,
literally.
Bedded.
Nice. It was super cool.
Wow. Well, it's apparent. I think it's now determined not only are these boys the victors, but it seems like rural fishing might be a little bit better than urban fishing. It's not to say it was a huge margin between the winner and the loser. However, the boys came up on top. I'm curious though, drop a comment down below, let the Googans know whether you prefer urban fishing or a little bit of rural fishing. Anyway, we're peacing out, signing off. Thank you guys for watching the next one, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the Googan Squad.
Oh my God.